Alright, I at least have to try using Cable and ABL, even though he's only at a tier 3. I don't have a second potential. He's a level 70. He's got an energy. This is the rotation that I seem to have had the most success with. I can use his 6 with a proc every other rotation. He does seem proc friendly. Let's at least see what he can do in ABL. Alright, switch right to him, and then like I said, 2, 3, 5, 4. Let 4 play out. You can slip a 1 in at the end if you really want to, and then I'm going to move around. And then fast, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Proc. That's what we want. That's where most of that damage is going to be at. I'm going to be doing a swap cancel today because we can't cancel with him. But I'm just going to pretty much rinse and repeat every other rotation. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. When he jumps center, I will squeeze in a 2, 3, 4, 5 because we got a little bit of extra time before he picks up his sword. We use 3 to cancel and we swap right back. Move around, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. It seems like he's proc friendly, and it seems like that 6 is actually going to do a lot of good damage, but we'll see. I feel like the cancels are pretty quick, but you do get a lot of boosts and bonuses on that 5. Slipping that 2 in there, make sure that you can use 6 every other rotation, which I think is going to be important in order to get his score up as high as possible. And again, you know, I'm competing right now against a tier 4 Storm, so obviously my tier 4 Storm is going to do better. When he's a level 80, I would like to try him out again. I might have procced early there. When he's a level 80, I want to try him out again, and definitely at tier 4, I think he's going to outscore. I don't know. Let's find out what my initial findings are. I'm not using the 1. Like I said, I think you could use it as a filler. Oh, I'm proccing early. I think that's going to hurt. I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway here and let that fire off. We want to make sure that we pick up the orbs. We don't want to miss out on those. Right. I think we have time for 1 full. He's going to jump away, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to jump out of that. It's all right. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. That was a bad timing there. Like I said, I'm going to slip 1 of these in here. Then I'm going to switch, pop that 3, and then I can switch right back. Ooh. Apparently I came in as a striker, so I could not switch right back. Yeah, he's running away, so I'm going to... Probably could have used the 6 there. Ooh. This is a really rough first run, that's for sure. If I knew what I was doing, probably would be a lot better. Boom, there's the proc on the 6. That's good. And I have an energy on him. I know a lot of people are probably, especially for ABL, are probably going to put a rage on him, and he probably will do better with a rage. Definitely going to be a little bit more proc forgiving than just a normal standard energy. You know, I'm actually half tempted to just go ahead and throw the rage on him. Just see what he does with a normal rage versus an energy because I'm slipping on all of these. I mean, we're talking about a tier 3 character here. And, I mean, I don't know. It's not the best score in the world, but I mean, 3 million with a tier 3 character doesn't seem too shabby. So I think I would use the same rotation. I might throw in a 1. I don't think a 1's really going to help me with anything, but maybe in between. You know what? I'm a star creator. I get free crystals. Let's go ahead and pull his energy off. Oops. That's pulling him off. Let's pull his energy off of him and swap it out with the rage because, you know, you got to have as much as you can, right? I guess I'll give him... I don't know if he needs more crit damage or what. Let's take a look at his build right now. His crit rate is fine. His dodge could use a little bit, so I guess we give him the one that has a little bit more dodge. I don't think it's going to make or break the character. So we're going to go ahead and unequip. We will spend the 600 crystals because, again, being a star creator, why not? So we're going to unequip, and we're going to go ahead and give him the one with less crit rate but more dodge. And we're going to equip the rage just to see how much of a difference it makes. Let me go ahead and update my screen here. So instead of energy, we have rage. Rage is supposed to do better on a whole anyway, but I'm going to keep with the same rotation. Let's go ahead and try him one more time. See if we can't break that 3 million. Get closer to 4 million with a rage. Not sure. Like I said, at least it'll be more forgiving. But it does look like he is proc friendly as long as you keep on your rotation nice and tight. Alright. Swapped cable. 2, 3, 5, 4. When that's done, I'll slip a 1 in there. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Hopefully he's still in range. Yes, he is. Nice. 2, 3, 5, 4. And like I said, I'm going to slip in an extra one here as soon as he's targetable. And then I should have saved that. That's all right. Oof, I did not get the cancel off. I was too far away. I will save that 6. If he jumps center and I'm going to slip one in, I'm not going to use that 6. I think that's a bad idea. But, you know, this is half the fun of playing with the new uniform, is trying to figure out what works. All right, let's try this again. Let's pay a little bit more attention, be a little bit more focused. 2, 3, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. I think I'll leave the 1 out on when he's doing his 6 rotation. When I have the 6 in there in the second rotation, I think I'll leave the 1 out. It's not charging quicker, but it is a nice filler because of how short it is. Now here, like I said, I'm not going to use the 6 this time. As soon as he's targetable, 2, 3, 5, 4. Let that play out. He raises his sword. I'm going to pop that 3, get that cancel off, switch right back to him, move around a little bit. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. And yeah, he procced a little bit early there, so... Ooh. Does he turn the weapon? I don't know. Pick that up. 2, 3, 5, 4. Almost didn't pop the 6 that time, so good thing we got that rage, because it is much more forgiving for sure. I'm going to wait for this, and then I'm going to pop the 2, 3, 5, 4. Pop that fire, and I think right around the fire it looks like I can pop that 1 in. That's what it's looking like to me. Again, I procced early there. So maybe he's not as proc friendly as I thought he was. And he procced early again because of the residual damage from the 6. So yeah, I'm thinking rage is going to help him out a lot. Yeah, we're already past the 3 mil. So yeah, that's massive difference already. And yeah, there's that early proc. So even though I think he could potentially be proc friendly, right now from my initial test, probably should have played with him a little bit more before I made a decision. But I think with initial tests here, ooh. Oh, let's pick that up. I'm going to switch right away because I think I missed out a rotation there with him jumping away and me chasing and having to run back. I think that's going to hurt my score too. Yeah, I think I like letting that 6 play out. I don't know if the 6 is cancelable. It would be interesting to know if it is. If that 6 is cancelable, I think that's going to make... Oop, almost forgot it. That's going to make a huge difference in the general output. Yeah, look at that, 4 million. 4 million already, man. That's absolutely insane. All right, there's that. Big Oathen Force right here. No way. Am I actually going to beat my Storm score? This is getting dangerously close, man. This is nuts. Oh, I'm not going to beat it, but this is a tier 3. 5 million as a tier 3. That's absolutely insane. Now, I will say that with my Storm, when I was running my Storm, I didn't have her crit damage maxed out. So I can definitely do more with Storm. Probably about 1 million more. But we're talking about a tier 4 Rage character versus a tier 3 Rage. This alone makes me feel like Rage is going to be a better option on them already. And then, like I said, this is just kind of experimentation here. I do want to, those who want to stick around, I am going to do one more run with Storm, just to do a quick comparison. Then I'll do one more run with Cable, just in case, so I can see if I can tighten up my rotation at all, since it's a new rotation. And we'll see. We'll see which one does better. But this initial test here is absolutely nuts. All right, so switching right away. Pop that 3, drop it. Boom, 5-4. I put a 2 in there for some weird reason. Not sure why I did that. It is usually not what I do. Oh, and I forgot to put Storm as... I'm sorry, I forgot to put Thor as the striker, which actually does increase your overall score today. So this might hurt. I think we need to give her the benefit of the doubt and actually give her the proper striker. Having a striker like Thor today, tier 4 with a rage, is going to increase that score overall. All right. I didn't do it. Checked my phone really quick, and I forgot to swap out that striker, didn't I? Did I hit? I probably hit retry instead of hitting exit, though. That's probably what my problem is. Yeah, that's what the problem is. I'm hitting the retry button instead of the exit. I really wish retry would bring you back to the main screen. I know if you already have your team built out, it doesn't matter. But that's clearly what my problem was. Not only am I getting distracted and waiting for loading screens, but, you know, we're going to double this down. I forgot. Dropping that overall graphics, I think, is an important piece, too. So we're going to go here to Storm. We're going to give her the proper striker this time. And we're going to rerun Cable and Storm with the graphics being lower. And we'll see how that does. So that's timeline. I wanted Alliance Battle. Legendary. All right. Let's give Storm a proper run and send off. And then we'll try one more time with Cable and see what sort of a difference that we can make with the graphics being a little bit lower. Okay. 3, 5, 4. 2, 1. Wait till he's targetable. I mean, if he's running around the screen, it tends to be difficult. I'm going to go ahead and switch right away, even though I probably could have done a few attacks. As soon as he raises his sword, you can pop this for the cancel. And then I'll do a few attacks until she's swappable again, since... oh, I hate when he does that. He runs away as soon as he gets up from being stunned. And I don't want to wait on my rotation. I want to use it right away. So, let's get that orb. It's important to wait for the 3 until you see that Thunder Tornado going on with Storm in order to get the proper amount of damage. I know there's different rotations and tighter rotations that you can use with Storm. This is the one I seem to have the most success with. Definitely something that takes a while to get used to, but yeah, my proc's already off. Keeping your procs on is important, but I tend to struggle, and I've heard a lot of other people actually complain too about how difficult she is to play with. So I think that's another thing that Cable will give us, is somebody who is easier to proc on and play with on a whole. Okay, let me grab that purple. Drop that. Nice. This is going to be a good proc. See, that one I procced early on because it's difficult. It is difficult. Maybe I'll slip a 3 in here as soon as he's targetable. And then swap. Hit that 3 right away to get the cancel and come right back. There we go. That was beautiful. And now he's going to run away. Hopefully I can still target him as long as he's not out of range. Good, 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 good. I can still get that off. Oh, cool. The orb dropped on top of me, so I don't need to chase it down. So that helps. We like it when it does that. When it's friendly for us and doesn't make us run across half the battlefield trying to pick up the orbs. I'm going to pop that 7 early. Crap. That's okay, as long as we get the bonuses in. That's a terrible, terrible proc there. That is not going to be a very good representation of what she's capable of scoring today, that's for sure. But again, I think this is one of the problems that we face with her, is how difficult she is to play with. So even with the graphics turned down, and I know I botched a lot of those rotations and procs. So again, I don't think this is a great representation of what she's capable of scoring, but it's very close to what she scored already. Storm doesn't seem to have a lot of animation on the screen like Jean Grey or Magneto or even Thor, to where it doesn't feel like you have to turn down the graphics for her. I still think I messed up a lot of those rotations. So I think she could have done closer to 5.5, but I don't really want to do multiple runs. I just want to do a couple. And over 5 is pretty much on par with what I usually score for her. And that does vary. 5.1, 5.4. I don't know if I've hit 5.5. I'd have to go through my records. 2, 3, 5, 4. Let that finish. Throw the fire. I'll slip a 1 in while I'm waiting for the other ones to be on cooldown. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Now, the 6 so far has allowed me to shoot across the screen. So it looks like I can still do that. I won't do a 1 after I pop that. That big explosion at the end, I bet you that needs to be on him. So being far away like that is probably hurting me. I am going to slip in one more rotation without the 6, 2, 3, 5, 4. Waiting for that, popping the 3, and then switching right back. Move around for a little bit. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. And again, we're not going to interrupt the 6. There we go. The blue explosion was on him this time. Ooh, crap. He is too far away for me to cancel. Okay, we'll make that work. And we picked up the orb already. That was a delayed proc. We're going to have to work with it the best we can here. Yeah, that proc was massively off with him moving away, but it came back during our 6. So I think we're okay. I will slip a 1 in this time since we have a little bit extra time for that cooldown. All right, let me pick up that. Probably could have waited. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. So it's 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. Every other rotation, I throw the 6 in there. And I think I'm going to throw a 1 in when I'm not doing a 6, because the 6 is a long enough animation to let it play out. But without the 6, I feel like it makes a big difference on timing. Oh, the orb is right by his feet, so I got to run up to him. Okay. Hopefully I'm close enough to do some sort of damage. Him being so mobile and moving around so much does make this very frustrating to play. Okay, got to get that orb, slip in 1 rotation, swap, hit 3, get that cancel, come right back. All right, a few seconds, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6. And yeah, we moved in the right direction this time. Definitely hitting him with that. I'm not going to pop the 1 here because I'm going to go after the orb instead, which is very important. See if this makes any sort of a difference on my score with the graphics turned down. Might not. Like I said, when I have that big blue ball pop and I'm not nearby, I'm also kind of curious. I might run him 1 more time to see if there's a possibility of me instantly canceling 6. Now, see, it doesn't matter if we can instantly cancel 6 or not, does it? Because we've already done a rotation, unless I save it for in between the rotations when everything else is on cooldown. Nah, I feel like letting 6 play out is probably preferable. Interestingly enough, it seems like I did actually less here. That's interesting. Yeah, I actually did less, even with the graphics turned down. So, yeah, I think him pulling out of the 6... I mean, that's still much better than an energy. So overall, I think Rage is going to be a better option for him. But yeah, I did 5 million. I'm just below that. So the graphics turned down didn't help in these 2 cases here. But I mean, that's still a reasonable score. I think Cable is going to be the new meta for sure. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.